guys, it's Chrissy here. I'm in beautiful Aruba, and guess what? Tonight, I have a very special guest. I am joined by 49ers cornerback, Emmanuel Moseley.
What's up, G?
Hello, how's it going? So first off, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I know I was a little bit annoying and I kept coming at you and very persuasive and whatnot.
Oh, no,
This means the world to me.
No,
I'm still fresh in this industry, and it's been a little bit of a struggle, especially with all the stuff with COVID and everything. So to have an interview like this and for you to take the time, it means the world to me. So thank you very much.
Oh, of course, no. Appreciate you for having me.
Oh, anytime. You're welcome anytime. Okay, so first off, I want to ask you, do you prefer Emmanuel or Manny?
You can call me Manny. I'm cool with Manny, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start with a little bit of your background. When did you first start playing football, and what got you into the sport?
I first started playing football, I believe I was like 8 years old. I was 8 years old. I never played football, and I was focused on more like basketball. But then my father actually suggested that I try football out, so I'm glad he did that.
Amazing. And with the cornerback position, was that something you always played, or did you kind of find your way into that later on?
No, so that's a crazy story. I didn't play cornerback until my senior year of high school, and then going into college, that's when I actually really started playing corner. I played quarterback ever since I was 8 years old.
Really?
Yes, played quarterback. Thought I was going to be Jimmy G.
What made you make the switch?
Well, actually, the school that I committed to, Tennessee, the coach walked in and he told me to spread my arms like this. And then he was like, yeah, I think you're a DB. So he was like, we're going to offer you as a DB. So
and what do you enjoy most about playing the position?
Because I actually think the position is the hardest position on the field, other than quarterback. So, just being able to dissect plays and make plays, knowing it's the hardest position, it just gives me a thrill.
Amazing. And who would you say has been your biggest inspiration, both on and off the football field?
On and off the football field, man. So my favorite player ever, he's not here no more. His name is Sean Taylor. He was my favorite player. He played for the Redskins, but I would say now, I would definitely say Richard Sherman. Seeing what he's doing in the community is amazing. He's always in the community, helping out, giving back. And on the field, I mean, he's like a big brother to all of us. He's showing us what to do through his actions on the field, and I would definitely say Sherman. Now, I wish I could do two, because if I could do two, I'd do another person.
Who else?
I would probably say Eric Armstead. He's big into the community as well. Mm-hmm. Very big into the community. That's one thing that I hope to get into soon. And then also on the field, he's just a beast. So.
And just speak a little bit about just the team, like the dynamic that you guys had. I know last year you guys showed how much, the brotherhood and the family that you guys are, both on and off the field. What does it mean to you to even play for the 49ers and have this team around you?
Oh, it definitely means a lot. Like, I've heard it's not like this on every team, but you walk into the locker room, like you get up at 5:30 in the morning and you're actually excited to go to work, because you can be around your brothers and stuff like that. Heard it's not like that all around. I wouldn't know because I've only been on the 49ers, but it just means a lot, especially just being here, how far we made it last year. And I know how much more we can give in order to get back there. So it means a lot, and I'm excited to be on the team for sure.
Oh, for sure. You guys will do it. I can see it. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. I know you're talking a little bit about 49ers being your first team. So you were a free agent when you signed with them back in 2018. And actually, when you first started playing, it was your NFL debut on the 1st of November. You guys ended up winning 34-3 against Oakland. But then you were placed on the IR. So then you didn't end up actually coming back until week 5 of 2019. And that's when you actually deflected a pass in the end zone, and that was against the Browns. So you guys end up winning that one 31-3. Walk me through that. How did it feel to have that play and to win by that score?
So, at first I was on the practice squad, and then they called me up. This is when we played Oakland, and it's the third play of the game. I run down there to go make the tackle, and boom, shoulder gone. you know, and I'm like, wow, why would this happen to me? You know, but I'm a believer. I have faith in God, so I knew He had something better for me. So then I healed up, and I was able to play the next season. So my number was called on the Browns game, and just making that my first play, deflecting the pass, you know, it felt good. Definitely gave me confidence, gave the defense confidence, and you know, it's definitely a blessing.
Yes, of course. And you're amazing at your position too. So then your first interception came a few weeks later actually, against the Panthers, and you recorded your first ever interception against Kyle Allen. How did that feel?
Oh, it felt amazing, man, because we were in practice that whole week, and you know, I've studied so much film, and I just saw that play so many times. So when I saw it in the game, I'm like, man, you know, I can either second guess myself, or I can break on it and make a play. So I just decided I'm gonna break on it, and I made that play, and it felt amazing because I'm from North Carolina, so my favorite team growing up was always the Panthers. You know, so it was just amazing to get my first pick on the Panthers.
Was it a little bittersweet too?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, sure. Big time.
Yeah, amazing. And then you intercepted Aaron Rodgers in the NFC Championship game. How did that one feel? Because, I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers. Everybody looks at him, you know, he's like the little goat in the comparison to some of the quarterbacks. I'm thinking Jimmy G's going to overstep him, and he'll be the next goat in line. But
definitely.
What did that feel like with Aaron Rodgers? Everybody, I mean, that's huge.
You know, that really felt great. That was probably my favorite interception, I would have to say. You know, it's such a big game like that. Like, I can definitely say the playoff crowd compared to the regular season crowd is totally different. Like, you know, they're in the regular season. The playoffs, they're definitely in it. So it was just big. It was major. It was in a good time to do it. You know, it went down to score after that. It was crazy because I watched Aaron Rodgers growing up, and I'm like, man, he's such a great quarterback, still a great quarterback. You know, it was just a great play by me, but it was
an amazing play by you.
It was crazy, I can tell you that. Like, I went home and I was like, wow, I really picked up Aaron Rodgers, you know. So.
Yeah. And what was the vibe like in the locker room after that game?
Oh, it was amazing, man. You know, we're going to the Super Bowl, you know, so the vibe was just good. Like, after every game, the vibe in the locker room is amazing. Mm-hmm. Like I say, it's a true brotherhood. So,
what would you say out of all the games, which one was your favorite?
Which one was my favorite? Geez, I have so many, but I would have to say that game was my favorite, the NFC Championship game, because we were going to Super Bowl after that, you know. So
yeah,
that was like my favorite game. But I want to do two, so I'm gonna go. The next one was the Seahawks game.
I was just gonna say Week 17, right?
Yeah, the Seahawks game when the whole game was a battle, you know, when Greenlaw made that great stop. That was just an amazing game.
It was unbelievable. So beautiful to watch. All right. So last season, you guys were dubbed the Pretenders. I'm sure you've seen that on social media and everything. How did that help fuel you guys in each game?
You know, we're self-motivated people, you know, so we're already self-motivated, and then plus seeing that, you know, that just adds fuel, and you know, we look at that, and you know, we just go out there and do what we got to do. Every week they say we're the Pretenders, you know, so.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's not going to change this year too.
Oh, no, probably not. We just got to go out there and do what we do, and you know,
keep it going. And then on July 28th, so that was my birthday. You made my whole day. I just want to thank you again for that. That was incredible. You signed an amazing tender, and you get to come back with the 49ers this season, which is incredible. Yes. So congratulations on that. What does it mean to get back out there, especially after the heartbreak of last season? What's the plan for this season?
Oh, it definitely means a lot, you know, to get back out there. Like, we didn't finish whenever we were out there last time. So, of course, we just want to finish, you know, in the fourth quarter. That's our main thing, is just finish fine those last 7 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out there and every week and attack it, and our focus is finish.
Perfect. Love to hear it. And then you kind of touched on this a little bit with Richard Sherman being on the field and how much you look up to him, and same with Eric. Is there somebody else that on the team that kind of has been a role model to you?
Oh man, it's been so many players, and then players that have left as well. I would have to say Fred. Even though we came in the same class, Fred, he's such a leader, man. Quan, his energy is crazy. Keller Witherspoon, Jason Verrett, so many people. Jimmy Ward, I can name so many people. Tark, everyone have been an inspiration to me. They've helped me out, helped my game come a long way. So many more people out there.
Basically the whole team, right?
The whole team, yeah.
And then in training camp. Okay, talk a little bit about training camp. So this year was obviously a little bit different than normal, especially with COVID and everything. What was the main, what did you have to do in order to adapt to everything that went on this off season?
Well, there's much more protocols that you have to go through now, So once you get into the routine of doing it, then you can just focus on football. So we just tried to get in the routine, and then let's start focusing on football, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm sure you follow a lot of the hype that goes on, on Twitter and everything. And I mean, we've seen with the team having some fun with Jimmy and Kittle wearing the shirts and the little, Inception thing that's going on. The faithful absolutely loves it. So given that there aren't going to be fans this season, how do you think that's going to affect you guys as playing on the field without them in the crowd?
Well, we're definitely going to miss the fans out there, But the thing is, regardless if you have fans or not, you got to go out there and get the job done. So I think we'll definitely play the same like the fans are there, I'll even look up in the crowd a couple of times and give a couple of waves, But, yeah, you can't let it affect your play, We still have sound, I believe. So we definitely miss you guys, but we got to go out there and play like you guys are there.
Perfect. I love it. And with Jimmy Garoppolo, there has been so many people who doubt him. There's all the Jimmy haters. What do you think of your quarterback?
Oh, he's a great quarterback. I think he's the greatest. No, Jimmy is a great quarterback, a great leader on my team. He does a great job with literally everything. I have no bad complaints to say about Jimmy, and I'm looking forward to being there with another year with him.
Perfect. And last but not least, what message do you have to the 49ers faithful?
Just stay ready. Be ready, We've been working, so we're ready to put the work on the field.
Perfect. Amazing. Thank you so much, Manny. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, I appreciate the interview.
No worries. Well, good luck this year. I'm very excited to watch you guys play, and go Niners, baby.
Thank you. See you.
Okay, take care. Have a good night.